I can see you when you stay low. Nothing happens. Does it feel right? Welcome to the Mercenaries of Mischief. I, of course, am your benevolent Dungeon Master Puck, and I am joined today by these incredible individuals who are now faced with a series of difficult decisions, and I will now introduce them in no particular order. Possible time wizard Kishano the Quick joining us here today. Finally sorting out her multiple personality issues, we have Lilith Singer here with us today. Maybe, we'll see. Desperately wanting his skeleton buddy back, we have we have Noctum Sky, Penwright.
Available now in our merch store.
Yes, wearing his lovely shirt. And, of course, we have the newly rejuvenated with her god's might, Miss Gilbetta fucking Knott is joining us today as well. Oh, oh. Excellent. And don't mess around, she'll break your fingers. We got Norbog the Hugbear here today. Also wearing Mercs merch. So if you like these fine shirts that you're seeing on the screen, you can actually get them at our Redbubble store, guys. Now that everybody's got them. You can find the link in the down there parts. When last we left our heroes, Gilbetta got married. That's the good news. The wedding happened and it was great. It was lovely. There was an evil cake. There was fighting and stuff. Everybody's got their weapons. We haven't had this in years.
Somewhere out there.
Meanwhile, Norbog.
Somewhere out there, Radan's got his
okay,
too.
I don't know. If only we knew somebody who makes props.
Yeah, if only.
Yeah, but you didn't have to make yours. I'd have to make mine.
No, they were made for us generously by Forged Foam. Check out the links down in our panels.
Thank you so much, Forge. And some weird nightmare dude that everybody's been having nightmares about, who we now know as Avare Kopako, a former low-level wizard at Splice Labs, put Salune to... Gilbetta lost all of her powers and got very weak. Pen got very tired, and with the information that was pouring in, it became very apparent as to how much danger was unfurling at this moment, revealing that, in fact, Salune, through her nightmares, could manifest one of the many evil deities that she has fought throughout her lifetime in any moment. And with that fear setting in, the party watched as a bizarre, scraggly, long-bearded gray man with long nails emerged from Salune's mind. Uncomfortable interaction with Pen, and then he took off. Where he is now, who knows? Then the party went and found Avare Kopko. Kishano used some of his unusual new emerging abilities to
All right. Are we back? Is it any better?
How's it look, guys? We good?
Mine's glitching a lot, but it might be on the delay. I don't know.
Video's buffering. Blah, blah, blah. Let's check Twitch.
Stream has crashed.
Ew.
Oh yeah, head in the hands guy.
Not head in the hands, guy. I mean, it came back on YouTube.
You hate to see it.
Yeah,
wonder how
YouTube's
he's doing.
fine. Twitch
I wonder how he's...
Okay, Twitch is back up.
All right.
It looks smoother.
Are we a little smoother?
I'm not seeing any jerking
Better
around.
server? All right.
Oh.
It's got a buffering.
Oh. Buffering again.
Looks fine on my end right now, but I can't. I'm fallible.
It's It's okay. We love you anyway.
Does on my end get a good connection, but I cannot see the streams.
Okay.
Mine looks good.
Looks good here. I don't see
Mine
any more
looks good,
buffering.
too. Yeah.
All right.
All right. I think we got this.
Outstanding.
I think we're sorted.
Okay.
So, party. What are you up to?
Oh, I froze.
Well, we were going to visit some temples. Try to get in touch with some gods, because that's just a thing we do around here.
Yep.
And we're sort of waiting on word for a few other things.
Very
yeah,
well.
we're gonna spend the night doing stuff. I think Lilith and I were gonna go do some research.
Is that where you were headed? Yeah, I was gonna pop into Waterdeep. See if I can hit up. There's a Misra temple in Waterdeep. Yeah, we were there.
Absolutely.
See if I can reach out to Misra and Kellenvor.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I'm gonna obviously do the god thing also.
So you're going with Kashano?
Yeah, because I feel like, I mean, I have an essence of Salune right now, so I feel like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
how could Mistra not talk to me?
Has some responsibility, of course. All right.
All right.
So Kashano and Gilbetta are going to Waterdeep. What's everybody else doing?
Norbot.
Yeah,
I don't know what Norbog's doing. Norbog's feels mildly useless in this situation, actually. 'Cause she's not really a strong researcher, and she doesn't do gods.
You know what? Can I then Gilbetta would if she sees that Norbog is kind of doing like like Gilbetta will hey Norbog, do you think that you could you'd be able to stay and make sure that if anything else out that you let us know and
Yeah, of course. And
take care of things here?
yeah, you're not going too far away. Like, Water's Deep is just a teleportation circle away.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll make sure
And-
nothing is attacking the keep.
Yeah. There that are in danger. So
Well, you're the strongest of Saluna's followers, so if anybody can protect them all, it's you.
I'm gonna do my best.
Right.
She's like, cool. So
Very well. So Norbog stays to watch over Salune as Kashano and Gilbetta head to Waterdeep to beseech other gods and see who they can get to help out. And Pen and Lilith are researching?
I'm sure.
Question mark?
I'm sure I'm it probably was just a conversation where I mentioned that I was going to do it, and Lilith probably expressed interest based on everything that's been happening. So I'm sure I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go check out the deep ethereal, see what I can read up on that, and figure out how we're gonna do that. And then I don't know. Lilith, what would you have said to that? I guess at that
I would be
point?
like, "You're going there. May I join you?"
I'm going just to the ethereal to research the deep ethereal. But yeah, you can come. My patron's
To-
door is open. Books.
Are the books
Yeah.
too?
Yeah, the books.
Okay. Is it okay for me to read the books?
I will be there, so I am absolutely fine with you reading the books.
Good. Let's go then. Time should not be wasted.
Right, you are. And yeah,
I-
we'll saunter off to the ethereal, I guess.
We saunter? Sorry, I don't know what I'm doing.
Only good things can happen. So Pen and Lilith saunter off to the ethereal, while Kashano and Gilbetta step into the portal that leads to Waterdeep. It is still nighttime when you arrive. Of course, the wedding ceremony took place at the rise of the full moon, and it's been a very long night so far. It is continuing to be. So when you arrive, a somewhat sleepy Walter is there to greet you as you enter the Waterdeep Manor House.
Walter, were you sleeping? Do you sleep?
I normally do not, good sir, but I find that I'm quite tired this evening.
Just this evening?
About how long ago did you start feeling tired there, bud?
At about around moonrise, I dare say.
Is that... have you been outside?
Yeah.
I'm afraid not. I have far too much to do around the manor house, and the estate is always in need of maintenance and cleaning and that sort of thing.
Well, okay, Walter, I'm gonna with you here. Salune. Hey, and she like turns and all and everything is adorned with Salune stuff.
Yeah.
To sleep.
Oh,
Put
dear.
to sleep. About time. Would that have? Are you now connected to?
Well, I have found that my spectral form is rejuvenated by the light of the moon most times.
Yeah. All right. Okay.
Well. Yeah. Cool. Cool. Let's one more. Add it to the list.
How deep does this issue go? Like, what else is powered by moonlight?
Oh,
I mean, did Sir control the moon and lycanthrope has a lot to do.
yes, the lycanthropes must be having a terrible time right now.
Oh, fuck.
Yep.
Yeah, somebody should check on Travis.
Who?
The town.
Oh.
The warlocks helped them out months ago.
So yeah, like lycanthropes, shape changers, the tide. There's the moon controls a lot more than what you probably think it does, honestly.
Okay. So there's a lot of people concerned. There's a lot of people that could be kind of recruited to help us if there's some way for them to help. Good to know. We're gonna go talk to some gods, Walter.
Just gonna go have some chats.
If you could
Of course.
kind of hold down the fort here, as it were.
As always, sir.
Yeah. Would it help him if he like touched a hammer or shield or something? I kind of whisper.
I mean, or my hammer is. I presume the moonstone's not even like, because it usually has like not necessarily a shine or a glow, but it's got this like.
It's got like a shimmer to it.
Yeah, I assume it doesn't have that right now.
Not right now.
But you're like an aspect of Lune right now, right? So maybe you could just kind of like, boop, charge him up.
I don't know how that works.
Worth a try.
And she goes boop and boops Walter and tries.
Oop. What are we doing?
Experimenting.
It's
Fine.
trying something.
All right. Misra first.
Yeah, I think that's probably. Yeah.
All right.
Very well.
Off to the Temple of Misra.
So the Temple of Misra is towards the center, near the castle district, in the higher end where people learn, magic and all that kind of thing. But as you step outside into the night, what started as a full moon this evening is now down to about a half moon.
All right. Double step, walking fast.
Power walking.
Yeah.
All right. And you begin power walking over to the Temple of Misra. This late at night, there are very few people about in Waterdeep.
It's just Shano and Gilberto. We're taking the city secrets shortcuts. We're going over buildings and
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, just going. Going hard. All right. So you guys go hard to the Temple of Misra. Meanwhile, back at the Academy, in the ethereal realm, inside the special realm of Penn's patron, this enormous library, Penn and Lilith are doing research. What are you guys researching?
I have a question before we do that, actually, because
Of
somebody
course.
reminded me of something rather beautiful. In the ethereal, you see aspects of yourself that show your truest, like, who you are. Like,
Yes.
for me, it's all my chains of my patron and eyes and stuff. What does Lilith look like right now?
The same as she did before,
Really?
because she is technically the same person.
All right, fair enough. Okay, so researching, though, different...
Her flames may seem brighter, but
All right. For me, as soon as I get there, I'm pulling down anything that we have on the deep ethereal, anything we have on, like teleportation circles, and then I glance back at Lilith, and I'll start pulling down books specifically on summoning circles.
very well.
And I'll turn to her and be like, "What are you looking for anyway?"
Fire.
And I go over, and there's a big F shelf. So this, I mean, do you want the history of fire? Do you want, like, the
That's
mechanics of fire? Do you want arcane fire? There's alchemist's fire.
Things that I can use to kill and defend our home. Perhaps a firewall of some sort?
Okay, so you want, like, bard fire specifically. And I like fire in the flames, and, like, looking through. And I guess I'll find if there's, like, the equivalent of it, like, either histories of bardic spells that are fire-based or, like, some kind of sheet music? I don't know. How do y'all do this?
I need inspiration. So maybe a story about fire will inspire me.
Oh, yes.
I don't
okay.
know. Usually things happen when I get really angry.
Anger management. And I kind of shift shelves and kind of walk over to another one. And I'll pull one of those down. Okay, so here. What is there, Dungeon Master? Oh, great grand Dungeon Master. What is there when I'm looking specifically for something like bardic stories of fire, I guess?
There are tons of stories about fire, elemental fire, infernal fire, holy fire. Tons of hymns about holy fire. Tons of kind of dark tales about infernal fire leaking up from the nine hells and corrupting the earth. And then tons of tales of heroic flames.
Okay. So I'll grab the ones on infernal fire and heroic fire, and I'll be like, maybe cross-reference these. And I'll plop them in their arms.
Okay. So this should be fun. And I start with page 1.
Just disappointedly flipping through books.
Yeah, Lilith is now like looking for like pictures.
I'm over there just reading, like,
Is there anyone that can tell me about these things? Like a storyteller about audiobook?
I mean, I guess, and I look up and I'm like, you archived it, you know it all.
Is your patron gonna tell me a story?
I mean, look, when I used to couldn't sleep, that was what I would come in here and do.
Oh, well, okay. Let's get rolling. I want to know this soon, please.
What is it exactly that you would like to know?
I want to kill things with fire.
It's just like a long, like, old god sigh that comes out. And then there's like a side glance at Pen. And then, there are many ways to kill living beings with fire. Fire consumes everything like any other living creature. It burns things up and converts them into other matter.
I'm gonna really just like nonchalantly, not like a secret just because I'm just not trying to make a fuss out of it. I'm gonna pull out my sending stone. I don't know how I do it, whatever rune I move around or whatever, but I'm gonna send it, turn it just so it's sending to Norbog, and I'm gonna sit it on the table, just because I'm thinking about her just sitting back there not doing anything, so she can hear whatever's about to happen. And then I'll go back to whatever I'm reading.
All right. So I imagine this unfolds with Lilith, like, again, asking vague questions about killing things with fire, and then receiving varying levels of answers from the Grand Archivist.
Lilith will drop the ball a little bit here.
Okay.
And she'll be like, yeah, right, okay, it can do destructions, but it can also heal you, right?
Healing fire.
Yeah, it happened before one time I heard in a story. Did you not know about that?
There were tell of some Ifriti that had this ability.
Go on.
And he recounts for you, utilized a healing blue flame in their spells that would sear away infections and heal wounded and rotten flesh.
Getting somewhere I'm familiar with now. I mumble to myself.
It's a 19 insight. I'm just over there reading like, huh.
How about that? Meanwhile, up in the Mage Tower, where Norbog is watching over the sleeping Selune, occasionally there is just a kind of thrashing about, just ever so slightly, not particularly violent, but Selune's avatar will occasionally stir in front of you and just kind of mumble some things in the midst of her slumber. What becomes very unsettling is the very frequent and elevating sound of crows.
Great.
And it starts a little bit, and then there's a lot. Like, there is a swarm of crows outside.
I cast Speak with Animals and lean my head out the window and say, excuse me, can you keep it down a bit, please?
There is a murder of crows outside. The biggest murder of crows you've ever seen. And they are perched on the walls, they are perched on the tower, they are perched all over every building, just kind of surrounding where you are.
Can I help you?
How is her sister?
I don't know her sister.
You do. She sleeps in the chamber with...
I mean, she's sleeping. I didn't know she had a sister. She's okay. Sort of. I mean, as okay as she can be.
We will watch.
Sorry, where are you from?
The Night Queen sent us.
Norbog is like, Night Queen. Norbog is gonna roll an insight. Norbog is gonna do the rare thing and see if, like,
Religion?
religion or history, whatever you think, Puck, because, like, this is not Norbog's.
You can do a religion or an
specialty?
insight. I'm gonna leave that up to you.
Let's do religion, because I actually do have a +1 to religion.
Okay.
I think I have a -1 on. Oh, it's a 5. I have no
Okay.
clue who that is.
All right. I mean, look. You're like, huh. That
Like,
sounds
okay,
ominous.
It's probably a night goddess, but I can't tell whether it's good or bad. Are you gonna, like, what are you watching for to help protect her?
We do not know yet.
Oh, that's great, because me too.
Then we have the same goals. We will watch quietly.
All right, thanks. And I just, like, tiptoe back from the window, looking vaguely confused, and, like, kicking myself for not knowing any religion.
You're like, Jabetta talks about this stuff all the time.
I just tune it out. I just, like, sing a little song in my head when people talk about gods, because... Look, I'm not used to gods talking to me. They largely ignore me.
All right. Back in the city, as you guys move through late night town of Waterdeep, Jabetta, make a perception check.
Okay. That's a 15.
Okay. As you're moving about the city, coming to the Temple of Misra, you can see a globe of blackness in the distance, as though somebody has magically cast darkness. The location is around where the Temple of Selune is.
I'm gonna point that out to Kasha.
Why? Is that something that the Selune priests would do for protection or something?
Darkness? No.
Did you ever hear back from them? You want to stop there first?
I assume I did. I assume we haven't heard anything back, Sean.
You have not.
Yeah. I do, but I know that we need to also talk to it's a lot going on, dude.
Yeah. I know it sucks, but this is kind of your area of particular expertise, so you could point the right direction.
Yeah, let's yeah, let's.
All right, we're gonna check in on the Selune Temple. See what's going on there first.
All right. So if you veer off and come to the Selune Temple, this shining, it's almost like a reflective pearl of blackness that surrounds the entire temple. Like somebody cast an amped up version of the darkness spell.
I wonder if this is what it looked like when we were inside that Blackwind thing on the ship. Hard to say though, because we were inside it.
Yeah, we were on the. Yeah. And she tries to lightheartedly the arm, but she's a little stressed, and so she probably punches him way hard. She's sorry.
That's all right. You're under a lot of stress. Is there anyone around? Anyone else paying attention to this?
No, the streets are bare. There is no foot traffic here.
Nightlife seems to have really died down. Wonder what's up with
I mean,
that.
would you?
I
would
can't.
you-
I can't imagine what could possibly cause anything like that.
It's almost like a large portion of the population up and left.
It's crazy. I mean, I know why we're doing it, but if you were a random citizen and you saw this, would you go towards it?
Well, yeah. Again, we're not great examples. You don't have any way to tell what's it. I'm kind of shouting it. Yeah. Does it look like there's any way to see or communicate what's going on inside?
It's difficult to see. It's a sphere of magical darkness. It operates the same way a darkness spell is.
Well, fuck. What do you say? Do we want to go in or see if we can figure out some more information? Do we need to go talk to Mr. first? I don't know.
Can you? Okay, so magical darkness. I know that dark vision doesn't work in that, right?
Mm-hmm.
But if you have like a torch or something, does that? Or is it?
There are some types of light that can pierce magical darkness.
Magical light?
Would you? Yeah. I was gonna say,
Usually.
Would you know exactly? Kind of.
You could always try something.
I'm just gonna. Should I just go in? I'll just go in. Like I'm.
No, wait, hold on. Oh, shit. I didn't even know I had this spell prepared. Hold on, give me a second.
Jupiter gets really excited.
Just lost it. How big is this?
It encompasses the entire temple and, like, blends a little bit into some of the surrounding buildings. The entire sphere itself, you can surmise, is probably about 150 feet in diameter.
All right. I'm gonna fucking cast daylight into that shit.
Very well.
Daylight is, well, here, I'll just. It's a 60-foot radius sphere of light, spread out from a point of your choosing. It's bright light and sheds dim light on just like a torch or something.
All right.
So that I can, like, so basically, or that something. I'll cast it on.
Any weapon?
Yeah.
All right.
So I'll cast it on something and start moving through this shit.
As you move through this pearl of blackness and your light travels with the both of you, the first thing you notice is almost instantly at your feet, several figures catch fire.
Catch fire?
And burn away into ash.
Oh, fuck.
Figures.
Do they seem like humanoid figures?
Yeah, are we able to?
They seem humanoid. It happens very quickly. You barely get a glimpse of them before they just kind of ignite.
Are they moving or are they just like corpses?
Nope, they're just burning away.
All right. Did you, Kachado? What was that?
Burning up in holy light. I'm gonna go with undead.
It's not holy light. It's daylight.
Oh, I'm still gonna go with undead. Some kind.
I mean,
More
I'm just saying.
specific kind, probably.
That's,
No, that's
you
a
know,
good point.
Semantics, I know, but
Dead vampires?
I don't know. And so she's like, all right, hold on, stay with me, and we're just gonna we're gonna step side like boop 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 in every inch of this fucking darkness.
Okay. As you move around, like, it's just like every couple feet, another body catches fire around you.
Okay, wait, are we doing something very bad here? Are we, like, doing irrevocable damage to people that could be rescued?
I mean, look. Who knows?
All right. Anyways,
The smell of burning flesh and death hangs in the air as you move through this space, and eventually you come across the first humanoid body that doesn't burst into flames at the shine of your light.
can I do a lore-based check? Just specifically thinking of like what sort of enemies of Selune would have a connection to something that bursts in daylight.
Sure. Give me a religion check.
Religion?
Yes.
That is an 18. Is that popping up in the...
With an 18, vampires, a lot of vampires are allies of Shar.
Yeah.
And would react to daylight like this.
Huh. You don't think she would bother coming here herself?
Herself? Probably not. But I definitely think they would take an opportunity if they saw one.
The figure that you find that doesn't burst into flames appears to be one of the priests of Selune. They are slumped up against the temple doors, covered in wounds. They appear to have been dead for some time now.
Well, I think we can guess what happened here. Is this the right time to go in further and try to sort it out, or...
So they're fine for some time now.
Few hours.
She curses under breath. Damn
The Shroud
And
of Shadow.
I'm gonna cast Speak with Dead.
Very well.
She's like, don't tell Ben.
I am going to, just for kind of security's sake, I'm going to step out of the glow of her light, just barely.
Okay. Cast Speak with Dead, and the corpse of this Selunite priest springs to some semblance of life.
Let's pull the spell up. Okay, yeah, this is the 5-question one. Okay. So what it says. I'm Gilbetta, the priestess of Selune. What happened?
I know you.
That's cool. What happened here?
We became weak. Selune's light left us, and then darkness came.
Was it?
The darkness came after.
Did they seem like they wanted something, or were they just trying to inflict damage?
They wanted the artifact. They killed everyone.
Does Gilbetta know what artifact he's talking about?
Yes. You have gloated about this incredible artifact that lives in this temple for many times.
That's what I thought. I thought that this was the same temple, so it's the Wand of the Four Moons.
Yeah.
Okay, so okay. Did they get it? Did they get the wand?
No.
I'm going to by my like feet or anything. Are there any of those burnt up remains?
Are you going to go looking for one?
Like she's got the light, so I'm just kind of
Yeah.
standing at the edge of the light. If I have to move too far away from her, I'm not. 19.
Ooh. You feel around, and you do manage to find a corpse. And what frightens you a little bit is that standing next to the corpse are a pair of tight dark leather boots wrapped around a slender form standing perfectly still.
Shit.
I immediately, using the Cloak of Shadows, teleport back to the edge of Gilbetta's light. And,
All right.
Just say, we're not alone.
And Gilbetta doesn't say anything, but she just kind of gives a glance in your direction to let you know that she heard you. And she leans in like close, like to whisper to this fallen priest.
Mhm.
And she says, why couldn't they get it? Were they not able to get in?
He stopped them.
Who the fuck is he?
Oh, please.
Well, that's about 5 questions.
And with that,
I've drawn my weapon by this point, by the way.
a slender figure wrapped in dark leather emerges into your light. He is wearing an unusual mask that covers his face, but beneath it shines 2 orange eyes in the holes of the mask. His clothes have daggers sheathed all over them. He speaks no words. And he just walks across your sphere of light to the cleric of Selune. And his blank, featureless, masked face turns to you, Gilbetta, as though looking for some kind of permission.
Gilbetta stands up and looks at him. And is he like doing anything?
If you stand away from the corpse, he reaches down and gently picks it up, holding it in his arms, and then kind of turns to look at the 2 of you and walks into the temple.
I'm following him.
Yeah. What does the mask look
Yeah,
like?
The mask is leather and featureless. It has points at the top of it that make it look like a kind of mocking crown. The only features in the mask are a set of 2 eye holes, and there are these kind of glowing orange orbs underneath.
Does Gilbetta have any like
What
inclination?
was the name of that hero that Kyrus was always talking about?
Anyway, does Jobetta have any inclination of who
Oh, is
this
it
might be?
Nighthawk?
Yeah, the Night Wolf.
Night Wolf. Night Wolf. Shauna's like, Night Wolf. I don't know if he actually exists, but if this could be.
Jobetta's sorry, she's not paying attention to Kashano right now.
Jobetta's
Sorry
reading the
about
comic
it.
Books. Okay.
Yeah, I'm just following him.
All right. You follow him into the temple, and more corpses of vampires kind of burst into flames around you guys as you move through. And he eventually lays the corpse down on the ground near the altar. As your light illuminates, the wand is still there. But there are basically a row of bodies covered in simple sheets. And this unusual masked figure proceeds to lay down the corpse, gently place it in a respectable position, and then carefully cover it up.
Is there anything particularly familiar about this figure? Perhaps the way they stand, the way they walk?
Yeah.
Very, very graceful.
Is it Marcus Phoenix like at all?
Well,
Is it somebody that would be
actually-
particularly familiar to me?
Kushano, do an insight check.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah. I think I have +10 in insight. Let's see how this. Oh my fucking god. 17.
With a 17, this person moves like a thief. Like, you know thieves. You lived on the streets.
Alright, Jobetta's had enough. Jobetta says, who the fuck are you? Why are
And-
you here?
It turns to you, and it just points to its mask and tilts its head.
Yeah, I'm me too. I get it. That's okay, great. What, you can't talk? Cool.
Can you sing?
Oh,
No?
do you have a
Let's
name?
try.
have we met you before? Has either of us met you before?
Do you just go by mask? Is that what you? Alright. Outstanding.
And Jopetta goes, boop, and she tries message.
Very well.
And she says, does this work? Can you? No?
Krishna pulls out a pen and his little notepad.
Yeah, right.
Do you know any written languages? Outstanding. What's your business with the Temple of Selune? I hand it to him.
Protect aunt.
Aunt. Who's your aunt?
And he points to the statue of Selune.
Does Misra have children that you know of?
Are you a god?
Wait, no, aunt.
Yeah, he's God.
Child-
Shano, he just
child
shook
of
his head
Shaw.
yes that he's a god.
Yeah, child of Shaw. I would. Could you help us out? Who? Mask.
Can you draw us a family tree?
Wait, hold on. Is this mask?
Could you connect
With
to this
the-
stuff? You better make a religion check.
I was gonna say,
God damn it.
hold on a second. This sounds familiar. How is mask spelled?
I got crit failed, so I got a 7.
Okay.
Jovetta's very on edge. She doesn't know. She's like, I don't know what's happening.
You're like, I gotta
There's
too
a lot
much.
going on.
I got a 13.
13. It is rumored in the theology of these deities that Shar had a child, and the identity of that child was Mask, the god of thieves and assassins.
Okay. I say, why don't you protect your mother?
Is it because your mother sucks? Sorry, she's evil. Whatever, it's fine.
He just writes down, does not require.
Fair enough.
Oh, his mother. Okay. So you. So okay. Blah, 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 blah.
Sounds like you have an interest in restoring order to the
Was this your
situation.
avatar? So did you come down in your avatar when Salune was put to sleep?
Okay. All right. I think our interests are aligned here.
Yeah. How's your relationship with Mistra?
Yeah, we're about to go talk to your cousin. You guys get along all right? What can you...
There's a lot.
There's a lot.
He writes down quickly, Mistra holds the moon.
Oh.
Oh.
So like Mistra's the one trying to keep
Okay, so she's
everything
sort of
intact.
busy. Somebody did a thing. Are you all caught up on the situation?
Yeah, do you know what's going on? Are you... Okay, great.
All right,
So we
fantastic.
can skip all that. We
We
can
can
skip the
all
preamble.
of that part. So, we've got people working on tracking down...
John, your mic's cutting out.
We got people, nothing.
We've got people... can you hear me now?
Yeah.
All right. We've got people working on tracking down sort of the items, the necessary items to, you know, put together. We're trying to sort out, though, the getting to the deep ethereal thing to sort of see where the situation is originating. There's the whole Nightmare King out here in the world. We're kind of hoping that once we wake your aunt back up, she'll just gotta put everything back, but I don't want to put all of our eggs in that basket. Anyways, so...
It's just
we're
like
here to
motionless staring at you.
Right. We'd love to help with the whole thing. Can you give us any useful information? Right.
And then it just writes down, wake the moon.
I
Yeah.
would love to. She's asleep. She somehow in her sleep state she was able to transfer some of her essence to me. Frick if I know how. So I have my powers. But
I talked
I'm
to her
the
in a
only
dream. That was neat.
Salunite that has my powers.
So, okay, well,
Cool to meet. This is like the second god that I've met like in person today,
Yeah.
so that's cool.
right. It's been delightful to make your acquaintance. I don't know where to go from here.
Yeah, I don't either. So do you want me to do we need to take that back to the keep? Or are you gonna stay here and protect it? Okay.
Is the darkness, like, you're doing that, yeah? This is your thing? Cool. Okay. So we'll assume if the darkness is still here, you're still here. Is that gonna be a safe assumption? Outstanding. All right.
Sorry, I didn't mean to, I was trying to I thought it was a bad guy thing. And sorry.
Yeah, we wouldn't have come in here and sort of fucked shit up if we knew what was going on, you understand?
Yeah.
Wild times, though. You don't know who's on your side. Am I right?
Yeah,
So we're gonna go.
I was ready to come in here and fuck up some, no offense, followers
Yeah.
of Shar. They were trying to fuck up some shit. Were the vampires that attacked, do you know who they're following, or?
Are they, like, from Ravenloft or anything?
No.
So, yeah, now that everything's a little more chill, what I was originally trying to do is see if I could find any, like, emblem. Like, these aren't Strahd people.
No, they don't appear to be. There's no symbols like Barovia or anything.
No house on Saravage and that shit. All right, cool. All right. Well, shit.
Cool.
This has been neat.
Yeah.
I think we
Yes.
got- I think we
So I guess now we go try to talk to Mistra. Is there someone else that we should try to talk to first, or?
I mean, if Mistra's a little held up, maybe going.
I was asking the
to-
god.
Oh, sorry.
Cool. Thanks, bud.
Outstanding. I mean, I'm kind of like waiting for Gilberto to turn, but I'm ready to go.
Yeah, Gilberta just kind of takes another look at the Wand of the Four Moons. She's just like, she just kind of looks at him. She nods. She's like, cool. Guess I'll go see if we could talk to Mistra now. And she just kind of backs away and goes back out the front.
Very well.
Taking a zigzag path to burn as many of you out.
Fair
Fuck
enough.
them.
On the this or less useful than the last one.
Hey, but
why?
okay, but you know what? I kind of liked him. Oh, he's
No,
kinda-
he seems real chill. Like, I'm totally down to hang out and stuff. But
We're just.
like,
Can
as
we
far
talk
as-
about the fact for a second that we're just hanging out with gods on the regular this week?
Honestly,
Like-
after second or third lifetime gets crammed into your brain, shit gets a lot more mundane from there.
Oh God. I guess it's just a big deal for me because I'm a cleric, and up
Yeah.
until the past couple of years,
No, like
the
I
god
get it.
thing's kind of weird.
In
And it's
some
like
of it,
now
yeah.
it's like
In some
I'm
of
a
it,
prophet
yeah.
or whatever. And Lune came to my wedding, and then Penn's god was there in a weird form, and
Yeah.
then but I've met him before, so whatever. And then the freaking mask thing, he's real. Like I've always, but like he was standing right there.
I always thought it was just one of those things where every once in a while somebody put on a costume. Like, I thought it was just legend that people working together to keep alive. It's fucking fascinating, though. Real guy. Go figure.
Either that, or
I
we
mean,
just
but
got
don't
the
get me
fucking rug pulled out from underneath us.
Yeah. Well, hey,
Dude, some dude inside the globe is like, "Whew." Holy shit, it
look.
worked. That's
Sneaky noises as he takes the wand and just
Yeah.
like.
Yeah, it's entirely possible, but like, look, if the wand was still there, right? So
Yeah.
I don't know why they would have just walked into no thief I know would just walk into the light. They mean to sell them. Anyways, yeah, I don't know if you think Mistra's kind of busy and we should go there with sort of more actionable information. Maybe we stop over with Kellenvor first. I know that like they generally lied.
I mean, I know why. I know you want to talk to Kelvin. What other? I mean, I know obviously the Mistra connection is like she's trying to hold everything together. What are you wanting to ask Helen for? Or just
Just kind of to see what he knows and what he can help with. I'm still sort of figuring out the rules of stuff, When I talked to Lune in her dream, she said that those who here would be able to handle the illusory dream versions of themselves that were conjured. But those who aren't are gonna kind of be their own problem, and there's no guarantee that we get direct intervention from the other ones. And are you following me here? I'm particularly worried.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, which Sean? Which temple is closer?
Mr. Temple is closer, because it's more towards the eastern or the western edge of the city. If you're looking for a Temple of the Dead, it's going to be near the City of the Dead, on the eastern end of the city.
Okay. Well, then maybe Kashana, we should just go with, since Mistra's is on the way, sort of, to Kellenvor's. Maybe we just swing by there.
Yeah, swing by, see if we can get a hold of her.
Do that, and then that way we can save some time.
Fair enough. Yeah. I'm trying to get a feel for. There's likely gonna be a feel for if he's going to care, that we exist and hold any grudge, because I think we might be some of the only people he's talked to in the last, 700 years or so. And we weren't particularly polite. So...
Yeah, but he knows he sucks, I think.
Why, I think he knows he sucks.
I think he knows he sucks. I mean, you'd have to, right?
In that way that, yeah, you know.
I'm sorry.
But I'm just concerned if
That's
the
the best
version of him,
justification.
yeah, right. If the version of him that manifests through the dreams of Salune is going to have any particular interest in us, I would like to know that. Oh, Kellenvor might have some. He's aware of the whole situation.
Yeah. All right. So let's. Yeah. Well, so
Well,
we'll go to
yes,
Mr. I
stop
assume
and
we've
see.
been walking towards
Right, yeah, no,
Mistress
this is-
Temple
Oh, yeah.
this entire time.
So, you guys head off to Mistra's. Meanwhile, back in the Ethereal, research is happening and getting lots of stories about fire and researching the deep Ethereal. Pen, in researching the deep Ethereal, you're learning that it is an incredibly dangerous place to go. The more you learn about it, the more you're astounded that Avari survived. There are tales of wizards that went into the deep Ethereal and then just disappeared. And that's in the majority. It is said that the deep Ethereal is endless, and that you could wander it for the entirety of 4 lifetimes and still not find anything.
All right. What's dangerous there other than the openness? Like, what have I been...
The thing that is dangerous there is that anything anyone ever conjured in the deep Ethereal is likely still there. And there is a legend that at one point an invisible stalker was created in the deep Ethereal. A creature that hunts down prey and then takes on aspects of that prey's deepest fears. It is said that this creature has been in the deep Ethereal hunting prey for so long that it is nigh unstoppable at this point.
So it's just a big nightmare that like rolled into a ball, like one big
That is
night-
invisible.
One invisible ball. It's okay. I'm like, all right, we can handle that. It's fine. It's not. And then I pull down a book and I look at invisible stalkers. They're conjurations, right?
Yes.
Where do they originate from? Like what? I know they are.
don't originate anywhere. They're magical constructs.
So if you banished a magical construct,
It
Is there
would
any
go to the
press?
place it was created.
all right, fine. And yeah, I'll look over at Lilith and see how she's doing at the moment. As I'm getting like so sleepy. I'm like having trouble reading, which is
So-
amazing.
Lilith is doing push-ups, by the way. Uh-huh. Sure.
Then there are tales of people that summon great walls of flames. I mean, Fire Wall is a fairly well-known spell. It is quite dangerous and high level and difficult to achieve. But it is certainly something you can do.
What did you say? It's like Lilith kind of tuned out for a little bit. They're like,
Nothing at all.
one.
Are you
52.
retaining any of this? Is this what you wanted? Do we need to
Well-
go set something on fire to help you learn? Like what?
You know what? I stop and then I get up. That sounds like a better idea, like something that would help me to start learning
Hey.
about fire.
Magical projection of MT1 interrupts your conversation. We are under attack.
Oh.
Where? Let's go. Lead the way.
He's running
Come
out
to the
door.
prime material.
Sword out, by the way.
Okay. I assumed as much, but that's fine.
Hyped up Lilith. She's ready.
And if you guys make your way back in, meanwhile, of course, back in the prime material in the tower, MT1 comes to Norbog as well and says, Miss Norbog, we are under attack.
Wait, who is it? The birds?
No, the birds are unsettling, but they have not made any aggressive motions as of late.
Right.
But
So
there
not
are several large war parties approaching.
and I look back at Salune, who I don't want to leave. But can you watch her? Can you make
I
sure
shall put the
no
mage
one gets
tower
in
into lockdown
here?
once you all leave.
Perfect, beautiful, and I take off running.
Okay. He kind of point out what's going on. And when you get to the top of the mage tower, you can see in the distance of the night, the moon has gone down to about a quarter of the full moon now. And you can see torches in the distance making their way down the roads towards the academy, kind of partially illuminating these armies making their way towards you.
Can we tell who they are?
It's difficult to say. There appear to be unusual, just like mixes of all different races and groups. One looks like a band of barbarians.
I'm gonna cast Speak with Animals again because I'm assuming the crows are nearby. Excuse me, can you see better than we can? Can you tell what banners they're flying?
The armies of Torm and Umberly come for you.
Hey, can I roll religion? I'm assuming those are gods.
You sure can.
Pen is also like 3 feet from me.
Yeah, but I'm still gonna roll religion to see if I can. 16!
You say Torm and Umberly?
Yes.
Yep.
Alright, I got a 16.
16. Torm and Umberly are storm gods that are not on good terms with Salune.
Great. Thank you. Thank you for, storm gods, guys.
And the academy is abuzz with activity. People are herding first and second year students into the dorms and locking it up tight. Third year students and all of the guards and denizens are all grabbing equipment. You can see Jiren and Wormspit running around directing people into different directions, gathering orders. Mozrock has gathered up a small bow and arrow, is heading towards the ramparts at the top. And in the midst of all of it, you see Alexis Fernan, one of your new dock workers, actually come running out of the storehouse, clutching a wound, saying, "We're under attack! They're coming through the sea!"
How far is the sea from us?
House actually serves as a docking station as well. So it actually opens up to the Desserin River through large sea gates.
Oh.
Should we call Gilbetta back?
We should let her know at the very least. And
Yeah.
I just pull out a sending stone and hold it between all three of us. And I'm like, Gilbetta, I don't know where you are, but like, it's bad here. We got Umberly and Torm, and they're not nice. I'm thinking Tumberly would be their ship name.
What?
Why are they coming for us? Can something happen? Can something bad happen if they get a hold of...
They don't like
The
Salune,
Avatar?
apparently. Maybe.
I mean, if you die in the prime material, do you die for real? Like, as a god?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Lilith's gone, by the way.
I gotta go. Lilith isn't here, and I don't know what she's gonna do. So I'll see y'all at home.
She's gonna
Get
murder.
here.
Where's
Probably.
Lilith going?
I want to go run to Whistle Lip and ask for a big pot, as big as I can carry at least,
Okay.
of oil that's, flammable.
Okay. He says, okay, that's going to take me a little bit. Hey, you guys want to help out at the storehouse? We're kind of rolled thin here.
That's how the creep burned down.
Doesn't have anything ready.
I turn to Gilbetta. Ooh, maybe Mask's priorities will change. Do you want to?
I was thinking the same thing.
Do you want to go grab him? I'll book it over to Kellenvor's temple. See if I can touch base, get any backup there. He likes to keep things balanced. I feel like he'd have some
Sure, split the party up. That sounds great. Let's do it.
Or do you want to rendezvous back at the estate?
Just get back home.
All right.
And Gilbetta turns and takes off running towards the
I
temple.
start sprinting through every shortcut I know to get towards the Temple of Kellenvor.
Very well. Down at the academy, they're asking for your guys' assistance to help defend the storehouse.
Yep.
It's the only open gate left.
And I'll
go.
tell Pin on the sending stone as I'm running back. So it's like, Pin, I'm gonna Mask, son of Shar, God, Avatar, in Temple of Selune, met him. Gonna see if he can come.
Not a sentence. As I'm sprinting.
I hear Gilbetta say Shar, and that clicks with Norbog. And oh, Shar, that's probably her ravens.
Well, could you tell him to stop shitting everywhere? It's all over the place.
I don't think they're gonna listen to that. Hey, Gilbetta, I pull Pen's sending stone back up.
Gilbetta's like, the Temple of Selune, everyone dead.
Wait, I actually pull out my stone at this point, and I'm like, hey, Pen, call your dad.
Oh, Dad, and the crabkin. They're in the river.
Yeah.
Summon the Crabkin!
Napkin.
So,
The Crafkin.
so as Ben and Lilith and Norbog make their way down to the storehouse, the gates of the storehouse are open, and you can see a bunch of bizarre-looking green and blue fishmen have leaped out of the waters and are now menacing the denizens of the Avalon Knights Academy that work in the storehouse. You guys are under attack, and we're gonna go into battle right after the break.
Yeah, Lathander might have some interest in this too. Just saying. Where's your cousin? Where's
We
Crayola?
sent him away.
You send him away to go protect other temples.
We did send him away.
It's true, we did do that. All right. We'll be back in 15 minutes.
All right. My name is Sean Goodfellow, and I love to use... I never had the exact miniatures I needed. I tried to find solutions a ton of different ways. I'd bought blind boxes, I tried to buy individual miniatures online, but the selections were always limited. I searched all over the place to try and find secondhand collections, just to build out to get enough miniatures to build large specific encounters. And over again, I just ended up spending a fortune without getting exactly what I wanted. And I just thought to myself, there has to be a better way to supply game masters and dungeon masters with the miniatures that they need for the encounters and scenarios that they plan to build. So here's what I came up with. I decided to work on a design that was compact and didn't have a lot of bits sticking out, but was still identifiable as the creature. The reason I wanted to create a design like this was, for one, as I wanted a miniature that was durable and that if you shoved a bunch of these in a bag, had them rattling around, you weren't going to get to your game, pull out your miniatures, and find a bunch of arms and legs and pieces missing. The second reason I did this is I wanted them to be simple enough that they could be mass-produced in plastic molds at a very low cost. Because at the end of the day, you don't want to spend a ton of money on a group of minions that is going to be dead as fast as your wizard can say fireball. So with those design ideas in hand, I went to a 3D modeler and commissioned these prototype designs for a group of goblin miniatures. The idea is to have each specific goon type have 3 variations, perhaps more if things get really successful, and then sell them in bags of 10. So when you need a large encounter of goblins, kobolds, zombies, what have you, you just pick up your bag of 10 and you're good to go. I want to change the way people buy miniatures when they're building large encounters, rather than spending a ton of money on blind boxes and individual miniatures and just other solutions that don't quite give you exactly what you want. I want Bag of Goons to be something that gives you what you need without costing you a lot. So that's my design and that's my plan. The next thing I need is, well, you. I want to know that this is something that people want to have at their tables. So I'm looking to get this kickstarted. If you fund this project, you'll be putting money towards the cost of producing the miniatures, and you'll get some for yourself if you fund it at the levels listed below. And if we reach our stretch goals, I plan to institute other varieties. We're just going to be starting out with goblins at first, because I really just want to see if this is something that people are after. If this is something people want at their tables. And if you guys tell me you want it, I'm going to make as many varieties as I can. So if you're a dungeon master or a game master and you think it's about time you were able to get the minions and legions of monsters that you need for your games without paying a ton of money, support our Kickstarter, and I hope to make Bag of Goons a reality for years and years to come. Thank you for watching, and...
Hi, I'm Jonathan, also known as themadmakerprince.com, also known as my Etsy store. You're very wise and attractive for making this decision. And since you have such impeccable style and discerning taste, I want to make sure you have all the information you need before placing your order. The first and most important thing to know is that our mythic mugs are not really mugs. They're can holders. They hold cans of cold beverages. Like any 3D printed product, the surface is too porous to properly sanitize for food safety. So don't drink directly from them, and don't put them in the dishwasher, because they are 3D printed from plastic, and they will warp or melt. If your mug gets dirty, you can wipe it off or rinse it down, as we finish all of our paint jobs with a clear coat to protect it from your little dribbles. If you decide to add more paint to it for a pop of color or contrast, we recommend you do the same. Our mugs are printed and painted to order. And though we print in high quality PLA Plus with high detail settings, you're still gonna get little imperfections like blobs or pits, but you're mostly only going to notice those from up real close. Now, if you're a real stickler for perfection, or if you just like tinkering with arts and crafts, you can order unpainted versions. This is our bone white. We can also print them in plain black. Some of the mugs have a premium paint job option available. If that's the case, what you see in the first image on the product page is the example of what that premium paint job looks like. Everything you see in those pictures and everything you see here is an example of what you can expect when you order one of our mythic mugs. We haven't done any extra smoothing or finishing on any of these, and we use the same high quality paints we're gonna use if you order a painted mug. And just like everything in our shop, if you are for any reason unhappy with the product you receive, get in touch with us immediately and we'll do everything we can to make it right. Be sure to read the description of the specific designs you're looking at, as a few of them can only fit certain can sizes. For example, the standard barrels only fit 12-ounce cans, along with the halfling jug and the boulder buddies. The barrels also come sized for pints, and if you want any of our mugs sized up to hold really big cans, get in touch. We'll see what we can do. Most of our mugs, however, are sized to fit a 16.9-ounce can. Since 12-ounce cans are the most common here in North America, we do include one of our mythic inserts with each of these for free that adapts it to a 12-ounce can, so you can start drinking your favorite beverage of choice right away. If you normally drink other size cans, check out the listing for mythic inserts on our shop page. There should be a link directly to that listing in the description of all the mugs that can use them. Almost all of our mugs by default come with a lid. That lid is held on with threads. That means that the inside of the mug is threaded. But you know, once the can's in there, you don't really see those threads anyways. The reason they all have lids is because these designs are very popular with tabletop gamers. And being able to close it up means that you can use some of the designs, like the Necromancer, are asymmetrical. By default, we're gonna print those off so that when you hold it in your right hand, the main design faces outwards. If you'd instead like a left-handed version, those particular models will have a personalization section on the order page. That's where you're gonna indicate that you'd like a lefty instead. Be sure to follow the store or follow me over on Twitter so you can see when new designs are released, and check out the shop right now. We offer a variety of tabletop accessories like this cool dice tower, as well as 3D printing services for your tabletop minis and terrain, whether you got those from a website like Hero Forge or from a Kickstarter. Also name dice, they're cool, check them out. Remember, when you show up to your next game night as the classiest hero at the table, the quickest way to free.com. May your drinks always stay cold, and may the gods bless your rolls. You know what? There's probably a platform out there where we could pretty simply. There's got to be something open source for creating fighting games, right? We can make a Mercs of Mischief fighting game.
Look, we gotta come up with special moves. You can't just say it's a fighting game.
Well, all the special moves are built in. We just have to rip off all of WotC's IP.
I picture that Grubhub in the Forgotten Realms is delivered by a literal grub. And when you close the door, it hops up on 2 legs and dashes away.
Hooves Hub.
I don't
know what's the name or the silence that came immediately after.
I was thinking
come up to your
fleet
window?
eat. Can you imagine an army delivering one like taco to your door?
I think
Maybe.
that the Academy should corner the gig economy here.
I think it's
Let's do
Dimension
it.
DoorDash.
Dimension DoorDash?
Braden, we can't hear you.
I think he said, "God damn it!"
That seems like a very Braden.
Now
thing
he's
to say.
flailing about, even though we still can't hear
He's
him.
entering problem-solving mode.
He's cussing out something. Like, man, that was so easy.
I like when you like steal like a shitty truck from like some farm people. Fucking
Vince.
every cop in the county comes after you guys.
Yeah, it's a good
But you,
Vincent,
like,
Vincent.
break out of a hospital. It's just like, well, I went over the bridge. They're gone now.
Like, seriously, you should be ashamed of yourself. This is like the fucking easiest shit. You have been programming Monopoly games since 1992. Alright? This isn't difficult. How did you fucking whiff this so bad? Like, this is fucking inexcusable. In fucking 2010.
Still frozen on my side. I'm playing with a bunch of fucking ghosts, and nobody can complete this auction. I'm looking at a fucking empty auction screen. This is all fucking Ubisoft's fault. You fucking shit the bed so bad on a game that was mastered before the fucking Great Depression. Holy shit!
Ow, God, I can't breathe.
Scratched the code. It ain't over yet.
I gotta do math.
I've played my Silver Flame Ritual card, which places a +1/+1 counter on each creature I control.
And
if I play it with the Adamant cost, if at least 3 white mana was used to cast the spell, all of the creatures gain Vigilance as well, giving my token knight +1/+1 in Vigilance, along with both of my Basari lieutenants and my youthful knight. My Silverwing Squadron, a flying human knight. It has Vigilance, so it does not need to tap to attack. When the Silverwing Squadron's power and toughness are equal to the number of creatures I control, Silverwing Squadron, whenever it attacks, create a 2/2 white knight creature token with Vigilance, equal to the number of opponents I have. And that's you, Kaima!
Party pillows don't have to be weird.
They don't.
I know. They can be very weird. That's why I said they don't have to be.
Yeah, but I mean, if you're using a skeleton, Skylar, what are you doing?
It's a pill. It's a what?
It's a
why you
pile
gotta
of bones. It's not a pillow.
It's a friend.
It is calcium at best.
Ambush! Push!
No, please.
Ambush! Push!
Hey,
What are you doing?
You stop.
Why don't we're close?
hello. Who would like really hard mozzarella stick? I found them on the table.
That's wooden plank, you idiot.
This mozzarella stick is good for you.
Oh, I touch. Let me touch your face.
Caress me, sir.
I'm trying to, but your face is too far.
I spilled bodies everywhere. But I do know the solution. There's a business called Penn's Catering. Feeding Hellspawn and getting bodies gone. Feeling swole.
Okay, I killed their healer. Good puppy. Good puppy. No, you need to ride this out to its final tragedy. Like
Guys,
Last of Us.
I've been talking to this dog for a while, and he's got some good ideas.
I have a technical
'cause-
question. How short is that T-shirt?
It's a crop top.
Peace guy.
You.
It's a crop top. I'm not. It's not lewd. I'm sorry, my midriff is there. Don't shame me.
Are you a fucking roller derby chick in 1960s California? Why do you have a crop top?
Or alternatively, are you a volleyball dude in 1980s California?
Roll the dice if you dare. Let's go and fight, protect, persuade, deceive. Let your party run free. You can't take back your choice in the ending. So go on and work together. Burying the strangers. Help to get This is your time. It's your story to tell. Enter the world of mercenary. Mischief, mischief, mischief.
Greetings, friends! Hope you got the benefit of that short rest because our heroes haven't had a rest since the last shenanigans. So, let's jump back in, but first, let's see who we're playing with this week. Puck, take it away.
Hello, and welcome back. I'm a very oh, holy crap. My brain just fell apart for a second. I am a very lucky dungeon master in that I get to play with all these really cool people who all do stuff on the internet. And I'd like them to all take a moment here and tell you about the things that they got going on. And we'll start reverse order with Norbog today.
Guys, I'm Arcady. Mostly what I'm doing on the internet is this right now. I've like nothing else going on this week to promote. So it's this. Otherwise, shameless self-promotion. You can find me over on my Twitter, which is Arcady Cosplay, because I make cool shit. You can also find me over on my Twitch, which is Arcady Plays, where I've been working through the Mass Effect series. I'll probably be streaming that maybe tomorrow, definitely Thursday. So yep, that's me. Nothing too exciting going on.
Woo! Thank you so much anyways. For sharing. All right, Javetta, what do you got going on?
I got videos on the YouTube that I have that gets videos put out twice a week on it. Play puzzle games. So go watch me play puzzle games. It's nerd narrative. That's me. Back to you with the weather, Buck.
Thank you. The weather is confused. All right, next up is Pen. Pen, tell us what you got going on.
Hi, it's me. I'm Noctum Sky. You can find me over on my YouTube channel. It's Noctum Sky. Crazy, right? I've been doing a lot more live streaming over on YouTube because I want to try it out on that platform. It's been a lot of fun. You can actually, I've left up the last stream we did. My partner Enderbug and I played through an adorable game for co-op called Kiwi. It's pretty new, so you can go check that out. You can also go check out any of my other videos that I have uploaded in the past. So everything I do is pretty much exclusively on YouTube right now. So go check me out over there and make sure to subscribe if you want to see more from me. Ew.
Thank you so much. And next up, we got Lilith. Tell us what you got going on.
It's always Cloud and Tifa.
We're not calling it Claudia anymore?
I can't get hurt and just kind of catch up where I was at and just kind of like be able to tell what the hell is going on. Now I just finally turned off God. Kind of scary. Now I can die. Like I haven't already with the certain scenes. Anyways, yeah, check out my channel, Different Dog 15. You'll see a lot of like Final Fantasy 7 videos and podcasts and shorts as well, where I try to dig into the more of the lores that people may not be aware of outside of the game to help fill in more holes. And let's see. I think on the 8th, Final Fantasy IV Pixel Remaster is going to be released. I'm so excited. So I'm going to be playing that. So more Final Fantasy videos are coming. And also, I want to give a shout out to Great Achiever. He or she helped me out that how to set up the mic. So PlayStation 5 games will be coming on stream soon. And I'm so excited because the quality is so good. And Spider-Man is hard, but I'm going to try to play that one and as well as crap load of games I have on there. PlayStation Plus, if you have a PS5, get it, and you're going to get a bunch of free games in there. I'm done. Sorry, I can talk a lot.
What an incredible ending. Thank you so much for the. So you guys want to see a ton of RPG stuff and some Spider-Man? Go check out Dipper Dogs on the YouTubes and just watch her be passionate about all this Final Fantasy stuff. All right, Kashano, tell us what you got going on.
Hi, I'm Jonathan, also known as the Mad Maker, also known as the producer around here. I host a podcast that I also produce called Proficiency Bonus with friend of the channel, Mendari. This week, our episode is going to be for those of you who've been listening, we had a contest going for somebody to come up with a mathematical formula for how many average villagers it would take to kill your hero. And we got some great entries, and so we go over those entries and pick our winner this week. So be sure to check that out. Etsy store open. I'm selling all these crazy mugs. I've got a bunch of different designs. I don't have any of the other designs within reach, but I got a bunch of different designs. They're can holders. They're very cool. You can get them on my Etsy store. You can get them unpainted or painted, the 3D printed. I got permission from the people who sculpted them though to sell them, so that's real cool. And if you order one of those mugs, you can actually watch it being printed. I set up a YouTube channel for this, Mad Maker Prints. So I'll, it's in my link tree. So if you click on my link tree in the thing, you can see that there too. So yeah, when I have orders printing, they'll be printing there live. You can watch your mug being created. Also, Dice Tower, that skull dice tower that everybody loved, that is now available in the store. So go check it out if you want one of those as well. Other than that, I feel like there's something else, but hey, you know what? We'll get around to it. Oh yeah, also don't forget our tips, our donation situation. If you donate to the channel, you can make things happen, including giving ultimate charges. What are our counts on ultimates and rerolls? What's our status at with those right now, Puck?
We are at 1 for Pen, 2 for Kashano, 1 for Lilith, 1 for Norbog. And Lilith has 2 advantage charges. That's it.
All right, so I got one of those. Everybody know what you got? All right, cool. Those are our ultimate charges. You'll see what those are. You can also, at our highest level and our highest Patreon level, you can assign one of these a month, but our highest tip level, you can make it happen just like whenever. Our after credits cutscenes, and when 5 of those happen, crazy stuff gets changed in the world. That's one of the reasons the streets of Waterdeep might be a little thinner. It's one of the reasons there is a giant crab kaiju with Marty's voice living in our river. So keep an eye out for those things. And that's all the things I wanted to mention. Puck, why don't you tell me about anything going on?
I've got a Kickstarter. I'm trying to change the way we buy miniatures. I've been a dungeon master for a long time, and something that's always frustrated me is that when I'm building a large encounter, I can never get enough of the small little minions that I need to set up a large encounter. You can buy terrain for exactly what you need. You can buy maps for exactly what you need. But for miniatures, you either got to shop around for individuals, or you got to buy a ton of blind boxes. I don't want to do that anymore, so I created Bag of Goons, a simple, easy way to get the miniatures that you need the most of. You find it on Kickstarter under Bag of Goons. Loved your support, or even to share it around. It's down there, yeah.
I made a bit.ly link, so you can get there.
Yeah. Thank you so much. All right. Wow. If that's all said and done, let's get back into it. When last we left our heroes, Gilbetta and Kashano took off to Waterdeep to try and elicit some help from some deities in the desperate situation that was going on, while Penn, Lilith, and Norbog stuck around the Academy to look after gods and do research, only to find that the Academy is now under siege by what appears to be the various enemies of Selune. And I said Torm earlier, I meant Talos. The god who is attacking is Talos, not Torm. I apologize.
I got one of his relics.
So, Lilith, Penn, Norbog, you arrive at the storehouse, and it is full of ones, and they are menacing the people who are working and defending in this place. I'm going to need initiative, folks. And let me clear out the initiative order. Okay, it's blank.
While
there we
these
go.
guys are rolling initiative, that's the other thing that I forgot. If you want to hear Puck and I fight a bunch of Sackwagon in another podcast that we guest starred on a while ago, that episode is out, and there's another one coming soon. Check out D&D in Big D, a Dallas-based group that we guested on. Okay.
Absolutely. Oh, short range. My ranger.
Short range and Trafer. A dynamic duo, if ever there was one.
Absolutely. I don't think I did anything useful. All right. So-
I think I got a couple guys.
And what is your initiative?
8.
Oh, there it is. Sorry, I see it. Ooh.
Yeah, it's bad. We don't have to talk about it.
All right, Norbog, you're right at the top of the round.
Cool, and I'm going to start this off with a bang by using my ultimate. Because I would like
Okey-dokey.
to use a weapon in an unconventional way. I pull down my Javelin of Lightning, because water conducts lightning. And
All right.
I say the power word, light it up, and slam it directly into the water in front of me, and hope to light up this big guy with a strong electrical jolt. And I'll let you decide what I roll for that then.
Very well. Roll the lightning damage that would go with that attack.
46. Let me pull it up in, do that, 15.
Okay. So the lightning crackles through the waters of the storehouse. And then two sharks float to the top of the water. Having
cool.
been stunned by your lightning attack.
Were they
that
bad
you didn't
sharks?
previously see that we're in there.
Okay. Yeah. Also, I'd like to rage.
Okay.
So let me roll my, what is it, a D8 for my magic. And until my rage ends, I'm surrounded by multicolored protective lights. I gain a +1 to my AC, and anyone within 10 feet of me who are my allies have the same bonus. So if you're near me, you get +1 to your AC.
All right, then.
So the shark is evil, can we tell, or did I just harm some harmless poor sharks who happen to live in our river? That looks like a great white. So, like, I'm guessing they're evil, and that doesn't live.
Unclear. At this very moment.
It's a river, so sharks would be weird.
Yeah. Yeah, shouldn't I know kind of
I
what
don't
lives
know.
in our
Yeah, Are there
river?
freshwater sharks
I-
in this river?
I would ask you to make a ability check on that,
Okay.
but you're out of actions.
Great. Fine. Well, I still think it's a bit weird.
Okie dokie. You know what? That's fair. This guy runs up to this orc who is trying to defend fleeing workers and attempts to bite and claw him. And he rolls up first with a 22 and does 4 piercing damage. And then follows that up with a stab of his spear. And misses. And next up is this goblin is trying to get out. Because he is not a fighter. And he gets behind Norbog. Is instantly recognizes you guys as protectors. There's so many of them out there!
His AC goes up because he's correct.
Excellent. Lilith, you're up.
Okay, so I see one straggler of a goblin up here, right? Upper left.
Yep. He's getting menaced by that Sahagin up there.
Your duty calls. Can I reach? How far is it? Just barely. You know what? It's fine.
Okay.
It's completely fine.
All right.
I'm gonna go ahead and get the right button so I can move myself over here.
Okay.
And thinking I cannot reach out in time, I'm gonna stretch my arms out and just yell at the creature and be like, "How dare you touch anyone from my family?" kind of thing. And I'm gonna. Well, let me ask: Are we holding off on our new level thing, or until the next day, or can we do it now? I don't know.
You have your new leveled abilities. You
Okay,
got your
cool.
level up stuff.
Yeah.
Just haven't had a rest.
We just didn't heal.
Yeah.
Okay. Great. Fireball.
Okay. That's a choice.
Oh god. Oh god. So,
All right.
yeah.
That's how big the room is.
Go ahead and put that out there. Where are you centering this fireball?
That's a good question. How big is this thing?
Hey,
Pretty sure it's
We're
20.
gonna die.
It's 20 feet in diameter, I think, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Okay.
You're very, very lucky to witness right now what is like a classic D&D trope. Asking how
Exactly.
big the fireball is after you cast
After.
it. Like,
Yeah. Let's do
Okay,
it.
but you are also in that radius.
Oh.
there it is.
It's okay. Yeah. So where I got cut off is
You
just-
fireballed.
I fireballed. Yeah. Well.
Broke
A lot of damage happened.
You fireballed.
Yeah.
It did a ton of damage and cleared most of the room.
This looks a
So-
little smug.
Three of the Sahagin
Hide.
that were attacking are dead. The large one that's sitting in the water is still alive, along with the large shark that was stunned. And the other shark died. All right.
Okay.
So that's Lilith's turn. Next up is this goblin seeing an opportunity. Well, makes it up to here. And then wants to attempt to get around.
Oh.
But there's this Sahawagan in the way.
Crap.
This kobold runs behind you guys, thankful for your assistance. And this guy, not loving what was happening here,
Let's go. Let's go.
comes up on Norbog. Runs up on Norbog and attempts to do a two-handed stab with his trident. Oh, and you don't have all your hit points, do you?
Me? No.
Okay.
Don't like that.
I don't like that question.
Yeah, that'll hit. 14
Stabs
or-
you with a
24 to hit.
25 with his trident.
Okay. Yeah,
For
that
16
hits.
piercing damage.
Which is 8 because I'm raging.
All right.
Also, since I'm level 10, I'm going to use my unstable backlash and reroll my wild magic to see if I can get a better effect that will
Okie
instantly
dokie.
damage him. D8, D8. because I can do that. I can swap them out. Okay, 3 is Intangible Spirit that looks like a pixie or a flump. They look like scrolls for me. Appears
Okay.
within 5 feet of one creature, and that I can see within 30 feet. And at the end of the current turn, the spirit explodes and does damage to whatever. It's a little floating bomb that looks like a scroll.
Right.
So yeah, at the end of the current turn. So what is, I don't know when that happens.
So at the end of his turn, I guess?
I think so. That's how I'm reading it. Yeah. So at the end of his turn, this little spirit will explode and he'll have to do Dex saving throw.
Okie dokie. His other 2 attacks.
Oh, great. Fun. Love this.
Tries to bite you with his big, gross fish mouth.
Ooh. No, he does not.
Oh, wait, sorry, that was the wrong one. That was the regular Sahuagin. Tries
That's
to bite
not
you
fair.
with his... I'm sorry. That's a 16.
Doesn't hit either.
And then slashes at you with his claws. That's a 15. All right. So none of those do anything.
Nope. Now he's got to take a Dex. And
Yes, he does.
what is my wild magic bullshit?
Big
AC.
cross fish mouth is actually an offensive term because.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Go on.
And how much damage does he take from that?
Did he miss? Yeah. He'll
Yeah, he
take
missed.
1d6 force damage. I'll
Okay.
roll that. A whole whopping 1.
He takes 1 force damage, and this orc runs up with his axe to assist you in fighting it.
Oh, friend.
And he swings and hits it. No, he doesn't hit it. He only got a 13. Never mind. He does his best. And Pen, it's your turn.
Okay. Well, I'm actually. Can I push somebody out of the way or just kind of be like, all right, wait, can I get in here? Because I'm essentially going to run over here and try to get. I want in that orc's space. I need specifically to be there for this. So I'm going to be like, pardon me, sir.
You could shove him.
I mean, not like hard, just like,
Yeah.
stand back. I can use match.
It's
Apparently
going
that's
all
a-
right. Dang,
And,
but we got tech issues today.
Yeah. And so I'm going to call out with awakened mind and be
Ooh.
like, Crab, can we beseech your aid? Our home is under attack. And then I'm going to get down on one knee and hold my staff of power up like a sniper rifle. And I'm going to launch a lightning bolt down the middle there.
Wow.
And that should be a 5-foot like beam that goes 100 feet.
Okay.
And it hits everything in it, and it does 31 lightning damage. It's a Dex 16 save.
Okay. They both miss.
Oof. Yeah, that's 31 lightning damage then.
They take 31 lightning damage each.
Ooh. There you go.
And the Crabkin is outside the door fighting legions of Sahuagin and sharks.
I'm so proud.
God damn it! Oh, let's see, get these things off me, man. They pinch.
Oh my god.
And is that your whole turn?
I think
Ed?
he muted himself.
Okay.
Oh yes, I'm sorry. Yes.
Okay. All right. And this orc makes a great X attack against the Sahuagin that's fighting him. And he hits him for 7 damage. The Sahuagin Baron is still in there.
Well, shit. We lost the music.
Oh, sorry. I turned it off because I thought while you were fixing things. And some more start to leap out of the waters and come towards you guys. And we go back to the top of the round with Norbog.
Cool. I'm gonna smack this guy with my Hearthstone Thicket twice, and maybe he'll die and stop calling shit.
Okie dokie.
First attack is 29 to hit.
29 does hit.
So he will take 13 bludgeoning and 8 poison.
Okay. He is super dead.
Oh, awesome. Great. All right. I didn't get that far. Who's my second attack? What's 15?
You just bash his head in and he just sinks into the water and goes limp.
Cool. Okay. Can I get over there? What is my movement? It's been so long since we played. I got 40 feet of movement. Okay, so there's 15 feet, there's 20 feet, and okay, so that can get me there, and I have super long reach, so I can still hit that guy.
Okay.
All right, I go here. I have 15 feet of reach because I'm a bugbear. So I'm going to take a swing at number 7 over here. So 22 to hit.
22 does hit.
All right, he takes 9 bludgeoning, 8 poison. Also,
All right.
my tiny squirrel has appeared back up next to me and will explode at the end of my turn because it's a
Very well.
recurring thing.
Your tiny squirrel might end him because you smash him and his like fishy blood shoots out into the water, and he's been hit hard.
Great. So my tiny squirrel floats up to him and hits him with 1d6. He does 2 damage.
Okay, still kicking.
All right, I tried.
All right. Oh. So the goblin and the kobold at the back shout, "Close the sea gate!"
Makes sense.
And now it's this dude's turn. And he's going to shift over here. And he's going to do a 2-handed spear attack against Lilith.
Bring it, bitch! Sorry.
For a 5.
Is it only when they hit?
Well, he didn't hit.
I know, I'm just checking something.
Okay.
That hits. Okay, yeah.
And then he's going to
Damn
try
it.
and bite you, but he only did an 8.
Damn, you're not a challenge!
This shark wakes up and moves over here and tries to jump up and nom on this goblin. And he gets a 16, and he catches this goblin and pulls him into the water.
What?
He is dead.
No! What?
He is dead.
No! No! Do I have any kind of reaction spell? No! Oh no! Anybody's got reaction something?
I'm
So
sorry.
sad.
Spear comes for Norbog. 15,
No,
11 for claws.
absolutely not.
All right. That poor dead goblin doesn't get a turn. Lilith.
I'm fucking up that shark! No! Oh my god. Okay. Charge! I run in and I'm gonna go stab the damn shark.
All right.
What the hell? Shark? Is that okay?
Shark? What's the deal?
Only we can kill everybody in one hit.
Oh my god. You know what? I think this would be fun.
Okay.
I want to polymorph and attack that shark as a shark.
Okay.
It's Shark Week here on the Mercenaries of Mischief.
So are you turning into a shark?
I'm gonna turn into whatever kind of shark that is, or a bigger shark if there's one available. I don't know. It's a shark.
It is a giant shark.
A giant shark it is.
Okay. So you hop in to the water and also turn into a giant shark.
Mm-hmm. See how he
Okay.
likes it.
I mean, all right.
So.
All right, so you're a giant shark now.
Mm-hmm. Rah.
Goblin shouts at the back, kind of tugs on Pen, being like, close the gates.
We have like a pool cover in here. Is it?
Look at the
No,
north
the gates
end of
at the
map.
back.
Oh, the door, and I had to scroll up. The door. I see what you're saying.
Close the sea gates. It'll stop them from coming in.
Okay, I got you. I'm so sorry.
We got a pool cover. All right, this Hawagan is gonna run over here and what's he got for? Oh God, he can swim for days. All right, dives into the water and surrounds Norbog.
Like
Does
a
a two-handed
bitch.
spear thrust
No.
and attempts to bite you.
No.
All right then, never mind. Kobold nopes at a dodge. Orc continues to help you guys fight. Oh God, I'm stretching him out. Okay, runs over here, makes a great X attack. Hits this guy, does 7 damage. All right, Pen.
Is Lilith like kind of half in the water?
Lilith is in the water. She's a shark.
In awakened mind to Lilith, Pen's like, hey, can I hitch a ride?
Rawr.
Did I get an affirmatory out of that? It's awakened mind, so you can still talk to me.
Yes.
Okay, then yeah, I'm gonna jump and try to like get on Shark Lilith. To victory.
Okay.
My token's under her, so I can't exactly move it on
Yeah,
top.
let's
but-
let's
Okay.
move you to the top.
It's okay.
There we go.
do you need a check for that, or is this just happening? Because I'm happy with it.
It's just happening. You're riding Shark
Yeah.
Lilith.
Can you imagine you
Then,
just like miss a step and fell?
And then I will cast a wall of ice with. I'll pull out my staff of frost, and I will cast
Okay.
wall of ice over the door,
Okay.
and like it as deeply as possible because it goes. It's like 100 square feet total. I think in any variation, it's like 10-foot panels. So I'll make it like a wall that essentially would be the sea gates if they were closed.
Okay. You make a wall of ice to block the incoming troops.
All right, I did my work, and I pat Lilith. I'm like, fuck them up.
Shark noises. All right. This one dives into the water, runs up on Lilith. And I mean, as a giant shark, you have 126 HP and an armor class of 13. And attempts to spear you. But it only gets a 5 because you don't have damage, so it doesn't get advantage. You don't have damage as a shark. And then it attempts to bite you.
What the hell?
It does do a critical, and you take 4 damage on your shark form.
Cool. How we do concentration?
Okay, you took 4 damage, so roll a d10.
Yeah, okay.
I'm rethinking a lot of things.
Yeah, right?
Or roll a d20 for
Oh.
your concentration.
Go. 18, sir. I rolled a
You're
concentration.
fine. You're still a shark.
Rah.
All right, Norbog.
I'm gonna attack number 7, who's in front of me.
Okay.
First attack. 21 to hit.
21 does hit. Is
Awesome.
that the one in front of you?
Yeah, I'll take 13 plus 5, and I'm assuming he's dead.
Yeah, he's super dead.
Cool. Now that he's dead, though, I'm gonna take my movement and run up to the sea gate and close the sea gate on top of the ice so that it's double protection.
Sea gate closed. One side, anyways.
Oh, god damn it. How much movement did I use to get there? Wait, let me think. That was 30 feet, so I got another 10 feet. I'll start heading back. Okay.
right.
Oh wait, and my little squirrel thing that comes back every turn.
right.
He floats and he's gonna attack number 5 with 1d6. So
Explodes
number 5
on
will
him
take
for 4 force
4
damage. All right. The damage is taken.
I got one stupid party trick and I'm gonna do it on every goddamn turn.
I mean, roll with it. All right. This guy tries to hurt the damaged orc and stab him with two-handed spear. He hits him. Or only 2 damage, though. It's not so bad. All right. The orc's still fighting strong. The giant shark is going to try to bite Lilith. That is a 27.
Yeah, it's
26 piercing damage.
okay.
And
I know
you need a d20 for concentration.
There you go. Go! D20! Yee.
What'd you get?
3.
3.
You are no longer a shark.
Unless I can have advantage to roll again.
You have rerolls?
I have a reroll. I do.
You do
I'm gonna
have one.
use it. I want to bite at least one time as a shark. I don't get to
Okay.
do that every day.
Okay.
Okay, I'm rolling again.
Okay.
Does anything get counted with the 10? Like my concentration, I have a
It-
plus
it-
3, so that's 13.
13? Okay, but you took 26 damage.
Uh-huh. How many am I supposed to reach with this whole... never mind. Fine. I'm in the water.
Okay.
Can I use a bonus action?
Sure.
As the ship is going down, and I realize this very quickly, and I don't want to get my hat wet, so I'm like, I invoke the shadows of the fortune favors, whatever bullshit, and I invoke Kashano's Misty Step tattoo that he put in me, and
Okay.
I will poof over here on
Okay.
top of the boxes, and I just fall in like all the shit that's over there because I'm not used to that spell.
Very well.
And what do I have to make for that? Is it there's a save for that to see if I'm exhausted? But I
Yeah,
don't
it's a
remember.
con save. It should be fairly low. Misty Step's not a big one.
15.
Yeah, you're good.
Cool. I'm just as tired as I always am. Lilith, are you good?
I forgot. No,
I splash out.
Shauna has a
Lilith,
moment
you're
where
in the
things
water
are
with a
like-
giant shark.
Yeah.
Your turn.
Yeah.
This is what I wanted.
Oh my god. I stab it.
Okay.
All right, let's do this. I'm gonna stab a shark in the face. Action. 14. Does that hit?
14 does hit.
13.
14 does hit.
Yeah. Awesome. All right, let's do the damage.
Okay. 8 damage.
Bullshit. One more. Oh my god.
Anything
Sorry, guys.
else?
I'll use my bardic inspiration, so I move myself out of the water.
Okay.
Jess. You shark, just wait a second.
Just you wait, shark.
Yep.
All right. Next up is this goblin who runs over to try and hide behind you.
Also, anyone, if you're missing your HP temp, you can restock. I just did another one.
And we move how far? I forgot.
And you can move your walking speed.
Cool. So I get up and shamble a little bit, and I'm like, Norbog, the water. I'm like pushed up against the wall.
I'm gonna move my walking speed.
All right.
40. Oops. Nope. There we go.
Tries to stab Lilith with 12.
Ya miss.
Tries to claw Lilith with 7.
Ya miss.
Kobold does that.
I hellish rebuke. I'm angry.
Yeah, didn't hit you.
Damn it! Hit me!
Orcs continue to fight this Sahuagin and actually take it down. Dead. All right, and this guy moves on down the line. Pen.
Oh boy. Okay. Huh. Oh, I wish I had something that would let me walk on water. That'd be awfully cool.
Why didn't you go to the side that still needs a door closed?
I don't know. I was panicked. I was in a shark. Like,
I was on a sinking bard.
oh. Actually, I'm gonna cast. I'm gonna cast levitate.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast it on. It says it works on up to 500 pounds. Is that shark over 500 pounds?
Maybe. I don't know its precise weight, so let's say it's close, but not exactly.
Okay, cool. So I'm gonna cast levitate. Also, what is the mechanic for closing the door? Is it a button or like a lever?
Yeah, it's a lever.
Okay, cool. So I'm gonna levitate this shark. It's got to
Okay.
make a DC 16 con save, or it's levitated.
Okay.
No.
It's not levitated. It gets an 18.
Ah, I don't have anything to use to buff that, do I? Nope.
No, not currently.
I don't. Yeah, I don't think. And the wall's gone now.
Oh,
So
no.
we got to get the door shut.
How did you make it worse?
I missed Gilbetta and Kashano.
It's a concentration spell.
Pen's like, I've got it. Wall collapses. Okay, I'm out of ideas.
Oh, man.
All right. Sahuagin runs up on Norbog and tries to stab her from the water.
Yeah, how's that gonna go for him?
I don't know. Let's
Sorry,
see.
I shouldn't trash talk before you roll. Oh, it sucks for him. Oh.
Yeah, it does. Oh,
That one does hit.
got you for 3 damage.
Oh
with
no!
21.
Oh no! I take 2 points of damage.
Oh no.
Wow. Toxic Norbog.
Norbog has had it with today. Too many goddamn gods.
It's been a long day.
All right, orcs are coming in to try and take care of this other Sahuagin.
Uhawoogan.
And 2 more Sahuagins come through the open gates.
Oh my god.
Ben!
Can I just cast levitate on the lever?
Levitate yourself. Or Lilith or Norbog.
Oh yeah. It
Hold
only
on, are you
moves
two-
20 feet. It
Wait.
only moves 20 feet, so I was gonna hit the switch with the shark. Like,
All right, Norbog, you're up.
Oh my god, I'm gonna take a swing at Swaggin number 5 who's standing in front of me.
Okay.
29 to hit?
Yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah, he takes 25 damage.
He's dead.
Great. I turn and take a swing at Swaggin number 6 in the water. 27 to hit.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Great. He takes 20 damage.
He's still going.
I decide I don't care. And Pen has failed. So I'm gonna move
Pardon me.
20.
You failed me for the last time.
I'm gonna move here, which is my 40 feet, and I
Okay.
possibly take opportunities of attack, but I don't give a shit.
That's 1 for 5 and 1 for nothing because he missed.
Sweet. So if I take 5 damage?
Yeah.
I take 3 damage. 2, 3. Okay.
Oh dear. You think you can move yourself a little to the left?
Nope, I cannot. I also do not care anymore.
I care.
I've
care a
had
little
it with these
I've had
motherfucking
it with
fish
these goddamn
people
fish people.
in this motherfucking storehouse. Pen lost his wall.
Okay.
Alright, so that's Norbog's turn. It's just Giant Shark's turn. The giant shark is going to attempt to bite Norbog.
No.
Bring it on! Fuck!
Uh-oh.
Oh, wait,
It's okay, it's only 7.
He also has blood frenzy, so okay, so that's Yeah.
Second one ties to me.
okay. Well, the second one is like it's supposed to be with advantage because he has blood frenzy as well.
Oh, so the first is just the first one?
Yeah, just
Uh-oh.
first one for 14.
Oh no, 7 damage.
Okay, you've been shark bit. Lilith, what have you got?
Fireball! So angry.
More fireballs.
This is gonna get old real quick, I guess.
You're gonna hit at least
Fireball
one
will
of
never
us.
get
No. I look. I don't reach
Okay.
you. Hey, look at
Okay.
that.
Okay.
Hey. Maybe I should move it up a notch. Hold on.
Yeah, that's still you. That's still
Yeah,
you.
I know. Doesn't mean I can't move back a little bit. So, okay, I just slightly go to the left.
She
Yoink.
starts to cast it, and then she like looks, then she just slides back a step, and then she's like,
You're
Pretty
gonna
much.
want to like step back to here.
Either way, hold on. Shit, I had it. I had it. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I hit them all. I got them.
Okay.
All right, I got them. I got
All
them.
right.
All right, let's do the math fun. It's fun mathic time again. Ready, everybody? Let's do this. Doo-doo-doo. Did it go? Roll.
It went.
Okay.
Okay, 4th level fireball gone off.
I've got one reroll.
Okay. So we'll make that 33, roll 1d6.
1d6. Plus 4.
All right. So that is a total of 37 damage.
Yeah.
Everybody does a dex save. The giant shark only takes half.
I hate sharks. I hate sharks.
I hate that shark in particular. The good news is every other Sahuagin dies. Is annihilated in blazing flames, except
now
for this
what am I
one
gonna
fighting
hit the
the
button
orcs.
with?
It's
To
a,
say, and then 8 more come through the still open fucking gate.
Right?
it's, a,
Whoops.
it's like I've stopped the flow.
But I just want to be clear because I was afraid that this is what was going on. Was Penn's plan to throw a shark at a button?
Yes, at a lever. Yes, that was his plan.
So you took the thing that you knew was working and then threw it away for something else that may work?
And now Norbog has to do more work.
Pen, you're up.
You're fine. Okay, look, it's a lever, right?
Pen, so, okay, I don't know if you guys noticed. At the bottom of the round, more Sahuagin spawn if the door is open.
Listen, I get it.
Norbog goes at the top of the round.
It's a lever, right?
Yes.
I cast levitate on the lever because there's no way it could make a con save. It's a lever. And I'm just like, it's like I tried to pick up the shark and the wall fell down and more came in. I'm like, damn it, how can I ever? And then I look at the lever and I'm like, And I
the
just
part where Sean
redirect.
says that the lever has to go be pushed down.
There's a box next
You
to
can
it.
levitate up or down.
That's fair.
It's a side-to-side lever.
You can levitate in any direction 20 feet. So unless it's a 30-foot lever, I think we're good.
Do none of you have mage hand?
Mage hand? Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot about Mage Hand.
Are you fucking kidding me? You've had mage hand this whole time? I couldn't remember. I was like, wait, I
We
think
could've
Lilith
finished
has
this
it,
in
but
2 rounds.
she's got a feud with the shark.
Jesus.
Okay, Mage Hand. Oh, and it's perfect. It reaches perfectly. Wow.
That's crazy. It's almost like you could have done it so long ago.
So yeah, Mage Hand, and I flip the lever, and I'm like, oh, right.
When I built this encounter,
God.
I was like, okay, they'll figure it out. Like, even if it gets past 1 round and they notice that there are people streaming through this open door, they'll just use Mage Hand and close it. They use Mage Hand for everything.
In my defense, I don't have mage hand.
But
I'm
here's
the only one who
here's the
doesn't
thing that
have
you
mage
didn't
hand.
expect was that both Gilbetta and Kashano are not fucking there.
And we're out of
But
spell
Lilith
slots.
uses Mage Hand for everything.
But she's Lilith.
She's
Got
new
a grudge
fiery
against the
Lilith.
shark.
I'm gonna have an aneurysm.
Oh my god.
I shut the door.
Thank you.
Did
Thank
the
you.
thing you wanted.
The orc throws a javelin at the shark. Does 8 piercing damage. Norbog, it's your turn.
Norbog is so angry by now. I am taking my 2 swings at this goddamn shark.
Okay.
Does a 30 hit.
A 30 hits.
It takes whatever
18.
18 damage. Great. Is it still alive?
Yes.
Got a lot of HP.
Does 27 hit.
27 does hit. The
Takes
shark is
17
down.
damage. Thank God.
The battle is defeated, and you can hear banging on the door, but you've stemmed the tide of incoming forces for the moment.
I take my movement to get 40 feet out of this area because we have another god coming.
Oh my god.
Mage hand.
Hey, did that goblin die, or was he making
died.
death save?
He's dead.
Oh,
he was
he did.
eaten by a shark.
Oh, that's so sad.
I know.
Yes.
But his body's still in.
If
Anyway,
only
we gotta
someone
go.
had used mage hand earlier.
If only someone, I don't know, you could have done something too.
I have spells. I can't do anything. I can't do shit. I just run around and have to manually close things because I'm not magical.
And she still did it before you did the other one.
I shut the whole door. I shut the whole door before anything else. And 2 of you were in water deep. I don't want to hear it.
Are you gonna? Okay, all right.
Meanwhile,
Oh, yeah.
in
I'll
water deep,
fight you. I'll fucking
Sean,
fight
give
you.
them- Sean, please give them some bullshit.
Meanwhile, in Waterdeep,
Oh my god.
This was fun.
What the fuck? What a
I'm
night
like,
for everything
the-
to be buffering and
I'm like, the 2 spellcasters are there.
Sorry, it's been a long night. I forgot I had Mage Hand one time.
This is we can't from now on. If the party gets split, Gilbetta and Kashano, like one of Gilbetta and Kashano has to go with like it can't be they can't be left without a Gilbetta or a Kashano. New rule.
Would just like to say that I'm innocent in all of this. My only crime is not having magic.
They're not here anymore. I did nothing wrong. Come home.
You didn't do
Blame the
anything
shark.
right either.
So we'll
shark's
kick
at
off with Kashano going for Clemvor.
Oh, out of shape. I get to the doors of the temple and just kind of barge my way in.
There are a couple priests. There are a couple death priests there, taking care of some funeral preparations.
Yeah, pardon me, gentlemen. I need to talk to your boss. I help myself straight up to the altar and
Okay.
take out my weapon and lay it down in front of me and both knees. Kel, man, we gotta talk. Situation just got complicated.
I am aware. Many priests of Selune have met me this night.
All right. Are you aware that a couple of folks are waging siege on our keep, where the body is?
Yes, the enemies of Selune are making their move.
So, you wouldn't happen to have any sort of quick way to wake her up, would you?
I'm afraid not.
All right. Barring that, can we just kind of like slice off the connection without killing the actual Selune or pluck her out of there? Something we can do to not make, my home the whole center of a war between gods.
I am not able to interfere directly.
Oh, for fuck's sake, man! Not able to interfere directly? I thought you and Selune were allies. Every story I've heard, you go way back.
And her allies will send their aid. I have asked my strongest priests, clerics, and warriors to come to your aid. Just as the forces against Selune are not the physical embodiments of the deities themselves, but those who work for them. There are rules to this kind of thing. That is why Cyric is in prison, because he broke them.
Yeah, well, there's gonna be some version of him out here soon. Any update on that?
We shall deal with that problem when it comes. If it is deemed to be a celestial being, then it will be bound by the same laws.
And if it's not?
Then it will be bound by earthly laws.
So you're saying it's gonna be my problem? Our problem?
Yes.
Is it gonna have, like, all of Cyric's memories that he's retained since being in his little bubble?
It will be... I doubt it will have the same memories, because the version of Cyric that Selune knows existed before that. It will be the version of Cyric that killed Misra. It will be the version of Cyric that we watched stand trial and get locked away, not the one that exists currently, the one you know. It will be a nightmare version of that person.
Awesome. Literally. Okay. Is there anything I can do to get Selune out of that husk that she's in right now?
If you can find the moon web, she can dispel her own avatar. But until then, her essence is intertwined with it. This is why we do not make physical forms on the earth anymore.
All right, well,
It is dangerous.
can you give me some death knights or something?
The death priests and the death knights are in motion to aid Selune. They will come to your battle as soon as they can.
Not a fan of your rules. Never have been.
It is the rules that prevent the gods from waging open war against each other.
No. Instead, you just have us fight your wars for you. Well, what else is fucking new? Thanks a lot. I do appreciate your candor. I don't want to come off too strong here, but you understand I'm a little fucking pissed at being put in the middle of this shit once again. Just saying.
We understand, and we will lend you whatever aid we can.
Yeah, I walk out. On the way out, I don't know, I look for the most senior person there.
Mhm.
I'm from the Avalon Knights Academy, where the Avatar currently is. She lies sleeping. We need everything you have. The problem is so much bigger. The problem is big.
We'll arm who we have and send them.
Thank you. Send word to any other surrounding temples if you can as well. And I'll actually, hey, Gilberta, I'm gonna be off communication for a bit. I'd like us to be able to touch base with these guys, so I'm gonna leave my stone with some of the death priests here. They're gonna try to call in who they can.
Okay, that's cool.
Alright. I'll see
Running.
you back at the keep.
Yep.
And yeah,
I
will
prefer
leave-
swimming.
Hey, well, can't help you with that. And yeah, I'll hand over my stone to whoever's there that's the highest high
All
priest
right.
or whatever.
The High Death Priest.
High death priest, yeah, so that we can coordinate
Very well.
and start making. Yeah, Mister's fucking busy. I'm getting back to the keep as best I can, so I'll go to the manor and
Very well.
teleport out.
You head back to the academy. And Gilberta, you make your way up to this giant black pearl of darkness again.
Yep. I don't know how long has it been since I was here.
We'll say maybe an hour has passed.
Okay.
You guys been running around the town?
Well, then I'll just recast daylight because it'll last an hour.
Sure.
So I'll just recast daylight and just like bust right back in.
All right.
And I'm like, Mask! Hey, yo, Mask!
Mask is standing by the wand.
Sup? Enemies of Salune attacking the keep. Sorry, I usually swim. I don't run. I think they're gonna try to kill her avatar and kill her. Can you help? Or do you want what? Cool. Then can I have that? Cool. So I wasted my time. Cool. Fuck you. You're a piece of shit. I hate you. And she runs out.
I'm glad we did this, Gilberta. This was a great idea I had again.
That's it.
And Gilberta runs out into the darkness. But the darkness doesn't end. And eventually Gilberta's light fades. And you're somewhere else now.
Great. Do I know where the fuck I am?
It's very, very dark. There appear to be living shadows everywhere.
Great.
Hello, Silver Lady.
The fuck is up? If you know who I am, then you know to get the fuck out of my way.
How are you going to fix my sister's problem?
Oh, God. You. I don't want to talk to you. I don't like you. You're just a necessary evil, literally.
You may not want it, but until I have some assurances that you're going to fix this problem, you're going to be my guest.
Yeah, I'm gonna like get the moon web and get the things and wake her up. Can't do that if I'm here as your guest.
Maybe I like her better this way.
Oh my God, whatever. You know what? You know what you're not gonna like? You know what you're not gonna like? You're not gonna like if her enemies come up into the keep, kill her avatar, and then she's dead. Because you know what happens then? Then you fucking die too. And you know that.
How long can your forces defend her?
I don't know. I don't know what else there. I haven't seen the situation myself.
Years? Days?
Can you
An
get
estimation.
can you get to the point of whatever?
I am conflicted.
Because you suck. Because you're a horrible, evil being. Because if you weren't evil, you wouldn't be conflicted about saving the life of your sister. But you suck, so you are.
She would have killed me as well.
Would she?
You've not seen the fury in her eyes when she was in the depths of her pain.
No, but I've felt it.
So why shouldn't I repay it?
You betrayed her. Like you. Don't get me started on this.
And Gilbetta remains trapped arguing with Shaw in a shadowy world. Because our dear friend Gilbetta is going somewhere else next week, so I need to lock her up somewhere.
I love this idea that she's like, I don't know what's fucking going on there. And there's just screaming and sharks trying to be lifted and like people be like, hit the button!
Pull the lever! Why did you dispel the wall?
And
I was gonna throw a shark at it.
You had
That is the most complicated solution to this problem.
And that is the kind of the right way.
Oh, God.
There's the wrong way to do things and the right way to do things.
and they're the same damn way.
Yep.
And so, with the forces of evil deities surrounding the Avalon Knights Academy, Salune rests in deep, fitful sleep. And somewhere out there, the holders of the moon web, these rings, are in peril. And each one of them has had a team of people sent out by the Avalon Knights Academy, thanks to our heroes here, to try and rescue them. Now, each one of those people has a difficulty associated with their rescue, given their circumstances. Some are easier to save than others. Now, I would like the Silver Lady to roll some percentile dice. To see if which rescue missions are successful.
Cool, great. So you want what?
Starting with
Okay.
Grayscale.
Okay. Great. It's the one I care about that we're starting with. Got it. Cool. Love that. Thanks. Just gonna drop that. That's a 38. I don't know what that means.
Okay. Grayscale remains in peril.
Cool.
The mission was not successful. Next up, the Moon Knight.
That's an 85.
The Moon Knight has been rescued from the
Cool.
Yuan Ti Nightmare Speakers
Great.
and is en route to return to the Academy. The Gif Yankee woman.
73.
The Githyanki woman has been rescued.
Cool. So just the one that just
Just the
cool.
one
Cool.
from
just
her,
the one
from the
that,
mind flayers.
good. Good. Good.
The one you're attacking.
And is en route to return to the academy. And that is the state of play when we go into next week's game. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. Sorry about the technical issues. You're probably seeing this on the replay. Hopefully we have this sorted out by next week. I think it was just a one-time hiccup for today. And you guys next time. Thank you all for joining us. Thank you for watching. Thank you to the people who stuck around and tried to view the garbled, laggy mess that was happening.
Puck's face was looking real fucked up on some of those shots on my end on Twitch.
And we'll see you guys next time.
Are you gonna say the thing?
Oh, until next time. Class dismissed.
It's D&D. It's D&D. It's D&D. It's D&D. We all agreed to play some D&D. That means role playing, fighting and slaying, solving puzzles. Maybe it's just me, but you guys won't.
No, we won't.
You guys just don't.
No, we don't.
Follow a single plotline through and through. I'm not complaining, but instead of gaming, you find the weirdest other things to do. There was adventure, but you guys wouldn't venture. Instead you said the mountains looked real nice. Middle of winter, you went to the hinter, lands of permafrost and frozen ice. You hid from every danger, you wizard, rogue, and ranger.